Hello YouTube modeling community. This is Rusty Rotor with what's on my bench. We'll make this a quick video. I've not gotten a couple little things done on the Corvette, but still nothing really to show you, so we're going to wait till I get a little bit more. I was really occupied and focused on the appreciation build for Old Tom Rambler 69. And Jay's and viewer's choice. We're gonna turn you around here, and we're gonna show you where we're at. Sorry for the commotion. As you can see, it's been cleared. Turned out beautiful. All the emblems are on, front and back. I did the one mirror separate. It didn't want to stay in there very good. I think the hole's a little watered out, but once we get them in there, we'll glue them anyway, so it don't matter. We got our calipers painted red. Hood's back there. Probably minor wet sand, and then polished it out. Primarily on the roof, of course, and on the hood. Everything else looks really good. I'm super happy. I mean, just look at that shine. So that turned out really good. Jenny got hers cleared. You can kind of just look down the box here. I don't want to touch it, but you can see very, very, like two little spots of wet sanding, and that's it. But she got everything else clear coated and ready to go for some sub assemblies, not all. And then we got viewer's choice re-clear coated. You guys can see it, that beautiful black. A couple little pieces of dirt in it. Hood got a lot of little specks in it, but it'll wet sand out. But yeah, I'm glad I got these two wet sanded, and I don't want to give away what Old Tom's is. Like I said, it's a secret. And you can see her parts. She got her decals on, her pinstriping. And she's done really good. I wish she just had time to come in here and make the video herself, but she doesn't. There's her surfboard. The bottom of it's pink too, I think. So she kind of just wrapped it up around the edges, and then she put her decal. Remember, these decals came from the decal lady, only on Instagram. She might be on Facebook too, I'm not for sure. But definitely get over to Instagram, check her out. But yeah, just a little... I guess her clear coat got a little uneven there, but that'll polish out. I don't mind polishing flat surfaces out in rounded areas like that. That's pretty good. I'll probably polish it for her and let her watch me. That way she knows how to do it. The rest of it looks pretty good though, especially blown up here through the camera. So that's good. Don't want a bunch of extra work. But yeah, it turned out good. The grill turned out nice. So hopefully now she's a pro. She's done it enough. She can try to see if there's any other parts anywhere. Guess not. So let's get back over here. You guys can see I've not put the Corvette away. It's still there. Turn back. At the end of this video, look for a picture. It's an upcoming build. I plan on doing this winter also. We got the kits in today. It's not getting a lot. Ryan Jones is working on the tires and wheels for it. But they didn't make a short bed kit. So I got a long bed and a short bed truck. And I'm just going to have to convert the 4x4 frame down to a short bed frame. They're both Mobius kits, so it should work perfectly. And I'm not wasting the other kit. I'm going to take and extend the two-wheel drive frame and put it under the long bed. And we'll probably make a, low down dirty truck out of it. We won't be building that one yet, but the 4x4. And dummy me, Even though I know on the kit, I think it's only the grill that separates the two. I got the 70 or something kit. We'll get it out. We'll take a look at it here. I'm not going to review them. I mean, it's been burned. It's a 70, so I mean, basically same truck. And yeah, I mean, the actual bottom color is about point on what the real truck is. So this is the one that we'll be using. All the interior, the cab, the engine, everything up here we'll be using. It's just it'll get not this modified, but well, I guess this will. The frame will get modified from this one, extended out for the long bed. Get my wording right. And we got this one here. This is 70 also. But it's 4-wheel drive. And it will be lifted a little bit, not much, just enough to clear the tires. And as you'll see in the picture at the end. I know they had this one with the snow plow. I didn't really care about all that. This has everything I'm going to need. Because I really think at the end of the day, I've not really seen the engine compartment of this truck, but I don't think it's all hopped up. I'm sure it's probably got a 4-barrel on it and some headers and maybe a cam just for some power if he's out mudding. Then again, it could have a fully customized, I don't know, Coyote underneath the hood. I don't know. But we're going to go with the kit engine, and we'll dress it up a little bit. I'm not going to add a lot of detail to it because I've never seen underneath the hood of the real truck, so it didn't get my imagination going. It's just the beautiful paint. The look of the truck reminds me of back in the 80s. Guys, lifting their trucks up and putting the biggest tires they could get underneath it, and you just ran it. You go off road, get stuck, somebody pull you out. It was nothing, but it was fun. There was a lot of beautiful trucks running around back in the 80s, and if you don't believe me, ask Fred Henry. Especially down in Georgia, there's trails everywhere. But yeah, so I thought it was good. Like I said, I don't like wasting kits, even though I could probably scrap this out. But basically, it's 2-whole kits, and I can make 2-whole vehicles out of it. I just have to do a little converting on the frame of the 2-wheel drive to put underneath the 4-wheel drive cab. But like I said, we'll be using this just as regular 2-wheel drive. We'll probably put some nice tires and wheels on it. Give it a nice paint job, so on and so forth. But no plans for any other detail other than maybe just a stock build out of it. So yeah. When you see the picture at the end, it's that cream color underneath, but it's like a teal on top. I still gotta get that paint. I might, thinking here, I might be able to mix that. I might not have to buy it. I'll have to double check it, but it's almost like the color of my 41 Willys on top. So, that's another build to look forward to. The way you do that, you hit those bell notifications, you'll know when my videos come out. And I always like to talk about, what I'm getting ready to do, what I'm going to do. But I always like to get 2 trucks in a year. I don't know why, it's just kind of imprinting. The Villain is one, and this F100 will be one. And as far as trucks go, I don't have a lot of trucks in my collection. I got a few, but and I've got we got several more. One we've already started on, the C10. We've got another 1950 up here that we got plans for. That'll have a beautiful paint job and a beautiful set of tires and wheels on it. That probably won't be until next year. This 4x4 build we probably won't get in it until next year either. Probably kick off the first of the year with that one. The Villain, we're going to kind of remember it's that murdered out 1950. We probably might get started on it because it's just an easy build. It's not going to take a whole lot to drop it, matte paint it, then satin finish the trim. The engine's got a little detail on it, hardly any, just normal stuff. Get that all in, and then got a little custom work to do the interior. Nothing crazy or off the chain or anything like that. We got to get the blue rat repaired still. You guys can see this is, whoop. You dropped the hood, Rick. Like that. This is all intact. It's just this came loose, and the bed wasn't mounted anyway, so I just got to get this reset, the drive shaft back in it. But I want to do a little touch-up detail work to it before we invest in putting it back together. And then we'll give her a good cleaning, another good waxing. Yeah, so I love this truck, man. This truck had a lot of work into it. And I mean, unless you really get in there and look at it, I mean, are you going to really see it? I mean, I literally shaved the door handles off the door cards and then built my new door cards and used those handles and put back in. I scratch built the armrest to, resemble one. I engraved and carved out the seat to look like the real one. I scratch built the console, cup holders, the tachometer, all the gauges, all to resemble the real truck, including there's a fire extinguisher down on the passenger side door card. It's hard to see. Now you can kind of see it in there, a little bit of it. You can see those door handles. Those were all shaved off the original cards, and then when I scratch built the new door panels, I just reinstalled them. You can see all the detail on the dash. There's the console, the shifter, matching knob. That was, I scratch built that knob. And the tacks, and I forget what the other gauge was. It might be the speedometer. He uses a different one. Then the seats. So that gives you a little bit better close up. And then there's a lot on the engine too. And the only thing I didn't do, I got to go back and do, is add the battery cables. I just now realized I never did put those in. Don't know why. Well, here, did everything else, but I didn't put the cables on. So that'll get done too while we got it apart. And then, like I said, we'll give it a good waxing and put it up. Also, that chin spoiler scratch built too. I hand carved that. It's 4 pieces of styrene. And upper and a lower piece put together to make a wedge look. Then, well, that's 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. The end piece and this end piece. Then I scratch made the supports. Scratch made the fog light. If you get it real close, you can see it's even got the nut and bolt on the brackets, both sides. Hold it in place. So yeah, it's a lot of work went into this, and like I said, I'll probably take it to maybe 1 or 2 more shows. And if it doesn't pull nothing, then it's probably not ever going to. So it's a shame. I mean, it's a nice build. But yeah, we'll get her put back together. And that's pretty much it, guys. So, if you like what you saw, leave your comments down below. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. While you're at it, hit that bell notification. And, you can leave a comment down below. My email is always down below, as is Mark at Hobby Nut Models. It's a good link just to hit it and go take you right to a store, find you something good. Ryan Jones, Z-Force Model Works, his link's always down below, same as MGSF. And MGSF now is on YouTube. Go check him out, show him a little love. Basically, he's using that platform to just post his stuff. Not anything that's built, there's a name next to it, whoever built it for him. But it's really cool to see the stuff on YouTube now. And like I said, you can get all this stuff at Upscale Hobbies, which is, I think, in Indiana. So they're kind of central to everybody. You save on that shipping, like it was coming from Poland before, or Germany, whichever outsource place he had over there. It was still, pricey and time consuming. So he's rectified that. So kudos to him. And yeah, next week we will be pounding away on the Corvette and Jay's and the secret build that's in the paint booth. That's for old Tom. I'm having a blast building it. I have made a couple of mistakes, but again, if you can help it, make sure your mistakes are where they can be not as bad or not as noticeable, which I will get lucky this time around, and that will be my case, hopefully. Knock on some wood. And now I'm just trying to, the decals I gave you the sneak peek about, they're not on it. They were, I don't even want to get into it, what a horrible nightmare mess that was. Have to talk to my club prez about that too. Those were ridiculous. All they did was, as soon as they got wet, was ball up and flip over, and I spent 2 hours trying to straighten out one decal before I just let it sit, and I stripped all the decals off it this morning, and went back and touched up all the paint, and then put a couple more coats on it, and then we sprayed it with candy over top of it. So it's got a beautiful, beautiful finish, other than the two flubs. But two flubs are actually on the exact same spot of the vehicle, and one set of decals that I'm really leaning towards will cover them right up. The other ones, some of it will still be visible, but hey, I can't do much about it. I could strip the whole body down, re-sand it all, and it's just time. I want to try to get this done for Acme to take with me to present it to him at Acme, versus trying to ship it and then it get busted into a million pieces. So that's where we're at, guys. Any questions, anything you'd like to see, just leave it down in the comments below. I'll be glad to get anything down, share it with you. Any other questions, just ask away. And let's see, we still have an order from Hobby Nut Models coming, some stuff that I purchased. One of them is a kit. I already told you about it. It's the new Lincoln, and then some decals for that build too. And then we've got some A&M fittings we're still waiting on, and then a new company that we'll review and go over their products once I get them in. They're not really related to model cars per se, but doesn't mean you can't use it. So we'll review those guys when those come in, and that should be sometime next week, I would think. And a new little tool that I've mentioned before that I wish somebody would invent and do instead of having to use the other choice that we have, and somebody did. So I ordered some, and you guys will get to take a look at it when it comes in. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you. I got a real busy week next week, so I don't know how many videos I'll get out next week, but I'll try to at least get one, maybe two out. We'll see how it goes. But until then, guys, this is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.